Hey, what's up, guys? It's George, and in this video I want to talk about the importance of self-care. The reason why I bring this up is because I just got a message. Someone had reached out to me on Facebook, and I'm not going to mention any names, and they said, thank you for watching your videos. You helped me to quit smoking weed, and 75 days clean, and and everything was going great. I was feeling awesome, but I was dealing with all of a sudden a lot of stressful things were coming up in my life. I got multiple kids, and work, a couple jobs, and all the stress was building, and it got, and I thought, just smoking just one bowl would, just as a one-time thing, would be okay. But sure enough, it didn't stop at that one bowl, and now I'm back at it, smoking every single day again, and I feel so discouraged because of the fact that I was clean for so long, and now I've relapsed, and I'm right back where I started, and I feel like a failure and self-defeated, and so that's why I'm reaching out to you, and so that's why I want to address this, and I've gotten a lot of emails and messages, comments like this over the time, and this is the thing that I want to say, is that any addict can relate to your situation. I don't mean to laugh at you. I'm laughing with you because I've relapsed many times throughout my life, so I understand fully. And addiction is a very difficult thing. I've battled addictions from multiple different substances, and it's a difficult thing. And it's something that I've come to learn is the importance of self-care. That we live in an environment and in a culture that puts so much pressure on us to succeed, to be perfect, to keep up with the Joneses. You got social media constantly shoving everything in your face about how perfect and fake everybody's lives are, even though it is fake, and unconsciously we probably know it. We still can't help but compare our lives to all these other people on social media. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy, I got the perfect family, #love my life, everything is perfect. I saw someone post just on Facebook yesterday, I can't understand why people are so upset and depressed. I just love my life and everything is perfect and blah blah blah. And I know it's bullshit what that person wrote, because I've been friends with that person on Facebook for years, and every other week they're depressed, going through drama with relationships, and so people are so fake on social media. There's a lot of fakeness out there. There's a lot of pressure in this culture, in this day and age, to be perfect, to live up to the expectations of others. We live in a very materialistic culture and society, and that puts a lot of pressure on us. We're very disconnected from nature. We're very disconnected from our right brain, and we're more boxed into the left side of our brain, which is more of an analytical type of thinking. A lot of us have lost our creative. And one of the things that I noticed amongst every single person that reaches out to me, that with these kind of emails, these messages, these types of situations, is the building up of stress. That they got multiple kids, they got multiple jobs, they all the stress, and then all of a sudden, boom, and then they're looking for an out, and then they relapse. That's one of the things that I see. And I can relate, because I have, an addictive personality. I have a lot of, workaholic tendencies. And so I'm the same way. I'm a single parent. I got multiple businesses, and I can work myself into the ground. And something that I've come to learn, and I'm still learning, I'm not perfect at it by any means, is the importance of self-care. And a great book that I highly recommend is When the Body Says No by Dr. Gabor Mate, who is one of the foremost leading experts in the world on the subject of addiction. Excellent, brilliant man. And what he talks about in his research is how most diseases in our Western society, we tend to think that diseases, have nothing to do with lifestyle factors, the mind, diet, or anything like that. But the mind and body are directly connected, and almost every single disease can be traced back to a disconnection from the mind and body, and a stressed out life, and being out of balance in our life. Stress is one of the main killers in our society. Is stress. We work ourselves so hard, and not many people give themselves, self-care and me time to do what it is that you want to do. And this is one of the reasons why I didn't even do any, I haven't done any videos for the past couple of weeks. I went to Jamaica with my family, and I'd been working myself so hard, and I realized that, you know what, I just need to relax. I just need to say no to everything and just chill out. And that's exactly what I did. I did, over the past year, I did over 500 videos on YouTube, between all my different YouTube channels, exercising every day, being a single parent, running multiple businesses. And I could tell I was burning myself out. And so when I went there, I said, I'm just going to truly just take it easy. Just as much as I wanted to do videos, I just said, no, I just need to take some time just to relax, just clear my head. And that's what I did. And it felt great. And so for the past 2 weeks, I've just been allowing myself to self-reflect, to get grounded, to get centered again. And because I know how important that it is. And that when we don't do this, that what happens is it builds up and builds up and builds up until all of a sudden you get to a moment of weakness where you just give in to something and you get that relief from it, and it feels so good. Oh God, smoke some weed, drink some alcohol, whatever, and it feels so good that that you can get sucked right back into that lifestyle just like that. And that's why I want to say that, the importance of self-care, that it is so key, and sometimes it's funny, in coaching calls, working with people, what I'll tell people, and I always get a lot of really good feedback from this, is they'll say, hey, one of my assignments for you is this week is just to just go just on a, even just once, even if you can just do it just once this week, just go for a 15 to 30 minute walk out in the woods, barefoot, leave your phone, everything, just you by yourself. If you can do it every single day, I know some people live in the city, so it's kind of hard to do that, but if you live out, somewhere where you're by the woods, do it every single day. Just disconnect and get out there. In the Asian and the Eastern cultures, they call this forest bathing, where they go out there and they just go out into the woods, just for 15 minutes a day, and it's an effective therapy for lowering blood pressure. And really what it is, it's just helping us it's giving us self-care, reconnecting us back to our nature. We live in this technologically advanced world, this fast-paced world, which is great. I like fast-paced, but it's good to have a balance, because you don't want to burn yourself out. And so if you're feeling like you're at that breaking point where your stress is building up, or whatever, then take some time for self-care. Maybe you don't have any time to do it, but then that means you need to do it even more. There's an old saying that, if you don't have 15 minutes a day to meditate, then meditate for 1 hour a day. If you don't have the time to go for a walk out in the woods for 15 minutes a day, then go for a walk an hour every single day. That's how much you need it. And it'll change your life. Taking that time to yourself to relax and to just get clear and just say no to everything. Because if not, if you don't end up relapsing, you're going to break your body down. You're going to stress yourself out, and eventually something is going to happen. You're going to develop a disease, a sickness, or something like that. And you don't want that. So take some time for self-care, to just say no to everything. That's why at the end of the night, I'm getting ready for bed, about an hour before I get to bed, I put my phone on airplane mode, and I don't turn it off till I wake up the next morning, because that's part of my self-care. I don't want, I'm always blowing up my phone. People are texting me, emailing me, messages, all kinds of things, and so, that is very important to me. I put my phone in airplane mode. I don't turn it off till I wake up. That way it's like, the world can just leave me alone. Well, for 10 hours or so, or whatever, and then that's, but the importance, it's very important to take some time to yourself. You don't always have to be go all the time. So I hope this message helps. Just something to think about. I highly recommend to check out that book, When the Body Says No by Gabor Mate, brilliant researcher. And I hope you guys are all doing well. Until next time, guys, let's keep crushing it. Make it a great day, a great week, a great month, a great year. Let's make it a great life. See ya.